EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Baker going to throw this right away. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. Stop.
Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 right at the 30. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, 68 yards. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you even described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Back to throw here. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Chase Lucas. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good routes downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
11 more yards. And the 49ers first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Connects with Kittle underneath. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards on the pickup.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
At the Buccaneers.
Touchdown 49ers. Kendrick Bourne, 27 yards. And the 49ers had 6 to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Oh, God, dude, I came at the wrong damn time.
Field, tossing that interception inside the red zone, really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
7 yards there and a first down.
And a first down. First and 10.
Throw it. Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
He's across midfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers are back within a score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
First down. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
Purdy looking to throw. This is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Niners 21, Buccaneers 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Otten on the out route. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Here's a handoff to Irvin. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is third and goal. On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football on the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Purdy from the gun. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Throwing here, Purdy. Got the connection here to Bourne. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Pass complete once again to Bourne. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Watch out!
Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Now Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. This is up and good from Pinheiro. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Jason Pinnock. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They go play action. Mayfield. Well, dump this one off here to White. Only able to gain a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a first down.
And again, it's Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 32 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Niners 31. Buccaneers 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Purdy. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Bourne going to go in motion right here. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. On this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Purdy sets up to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Mayfield looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin to about the 33-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run. This is Irvin. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Mayfield down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Mayfield. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Mayfield. Now he'll tap the... And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Mayfield to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
The offense just scored and took the lead with 2 minutes to go in the game. Now it's up to the defense to make it stand up.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 38, 49ers 31. Chase McLaughlin.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Throwing, Purdy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. Well, Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.